What is this? 1,000 Nigerian naira, right? If you can afford this, then you can afford to invest in Nigerian stocks. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 solid Nigerian companies that you can invest in with less than 1,000 naira per share. So if you want to uncover these 5 good Nigerian companies, make sure you don't skip any part of this video. Many people still have this mindset that you need to have a lot of money before you can invest in Nigerian stocks, but that is not true. In fact, there are very quality Nigerian companies whose share price is trading below 1,000 naira, meaning that you don't even need to have a lot of money before you start building ownership in these companies. Now, before I go ahead to review these 5 companies to you, I'd like you to understand that this is not a financial advice. Everything I'll be sharing with you in this video is strictly based on my own personal research and my own personal opinions. So please do not consider this as a financial advice. It will be in your best interest to also do your own personal research or seek the advice of a financial advisor before you go ahead to make an informed decision. My goal is to show you these companies. My goal is to recommend to you, but you also need to do your own further research. Let me also bring your attention to the fact that we now have a personal finance community on Telegram and also on WhatsApp. There are information that I may not be able to share here with you on YouTube, but I can pass across such information to you in our personal finance community. So if you want to join us, you can use the links down there in the video description. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The very first company is GTCO. GTCO is a company in the banking sector, and the banking sector is like the backbone of Nigeria's economy. GTCO is one of the largest financial institutions in Nigeria, and it's the parent company of Guaranty Trust Bank. One thing I love about GTCO is its history of profitability and consistency in paying out dividend to all their shareholders. Over the years, the revenue of GTCO and their profit has actually been increasing, and also they have been consistent when it comes to paying out dividends to their shareholders. Millions of Nigerians actually use GTCO on a daily basis. So every transfer, every banking transaction, every loan, every banking service actually contributes to the revenue of the company. The current price per share of GTCO is around 134 naira as at the time of making this video. So with as little as 134 naira, you can own a share of GTCO. So let's say you want to invest and own 100 shares of GTCO. You can just invest 13,400 naira and then you own 100 shares of GTCO. I personally own shares of GTCO, and recently investors were paid dividend. So if you don't own shares of GTCO and you like to be paid dividend, when next you are going to pay out dividend, then this is one company that you want to invest in, right? Remember that if you are investing for dividend payments, the more you invest, of course, the more money you are going to make when the company starts paying dividend. Then next is MTN Nigeria. MTN Nigeria is a company in the telecommunication sector. Many people who are watching me right now have used MTN Nigeria at one point or another. It is even possible that right now that you are watching me, you are using MTN. MTN Nigeria is the largest company in the telecommunication sector in Nigeria that is serving Nigerians through data subscriptions, voice calls, and other digital services. So as millions of Nigerians are buying data, they are buying airtime, and also paying for the digital services that is being offered by MTN, that is how the revenue and the profit of MTN Nigeria keeps increasing. As at the time of making this video, a share price of MTN Nigeria is trading for around 820 naira. But it is still a good time to buy because the product and the services that this company is offering is something that people cannot do without. It is something that people are using on a daily basis. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. As at January 2025, a share price of MTN was selling for around 200 naira, but presently, as you can see, it is selling for around 820 naira. And the good thing is that MTN Nigeria also pays dividend. The third company is Fitsin Healthcare. Fitsin Healthcare is a company that operates in the healthcare sector. So this company is into manufacturing and distribution of healthcare products. One thing many investors actually look out for is companies that will survive regardless of economic condition. And the healthcare sector is one sector that is actually recession proof. People will always need healthcare products, although that does not guarantee investment success, but it explains why investors still pay attention to companies in this sector. As at the time of making this video, a share price of Fitsin is selling for around 136 naira. So the share price of this particular company makes it very easy for many people to invest in it. Next is Boa Foods. Boa Foods is a company that produces products that Nigerians consume on a daily basis. Food is something that people cannot do without. I keep saying it. No matter what happens in the economy, people will continue to eat food. People will eat food today, they will eat tomorrow, they will still eat in 50 years' time to come. So Boa Food is basically involved in producing products that Nigerians consume every day. We are talking about products like sugar, pasta, and other food-related products. So this is a company that is operating in a sector where demand is constant. Presently, the share price of Boa Food is selling for around 939 naira per share. So it is still under 1,000 naira. Many investors like consumer good products because this company sells products that people use on a daily basis. And then finally is NGS Group. NGS Group is the company that owns and operates the Nigerian Stock Exchange. In other words, for every single activity that goes on in the Nigerian stock market, I mean, when people are buying stocks, when they are selling stocks, the NGS Group is actually making money. So don't just invest in companies that are listed on the stock market. You should invest in a company that controls the affairs of the stock market, because that way, the more the Nigerian stock market is booming, the more money you make, so long as you have invested in NGS Group. NGS Group is one of the most affordable stocks on the Nigerian stock market right now. With as little as 149 naira per share, you can invest in NGS Group. Now, what actually makes these companies good companies for you to invest in? Firstly, they have a history of consistent dividend payment. Secondly, they have a strong market presence. Thirdly, they are all affordable. And finally, they are good for long-term wealth building. The biggest mistake that a lot of people make is waiting until they have a lot of money before they start investing. But you don't wait to have a lot of money to start investing. You start investing so that you can have a lot of money. Why? Because wealth is built through consistency and not waiting for the perfect time. So whether you want to invest in GTCO, MTN Nigeria, Boa Foods, Fitsin, or NGS Group, the most important thing is to learn exactly how investing works, and then you get started gradually. Remember that investing in stocks is not about getting rich overnight. It is about investing in assets that grows gradually to make you money over time. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Which of these companies are you going to be investing in, or which one are you already holding in the stock market? Let me know down there in the comment section below. If you're actually serious about investing and making money from the stock market, I have a free stocks investment masterclass that shows you exactly how to go about that. In this masterclass, I will teach you exactly how to get started with investing in the stock market. The link to join the class will be down there in the video description. So click on that link so that you can access the free training. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone that also needs this information. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you in the next one.